Morning! What a nice and sunny day after all that rain. So, today I am supposed to attend a family event and I am supposed to already be there. But since I don't like sitting in a church all day, I said I'm gonna be late. And so I wanted to just come for the second part. And I already got up early for my standards to catch a bus, and I did take the train to the main station, and then I wanted to catch that bus. When I bought the ticket in the morning though, it already said that I can't make a reservation for it anymore, and then I found out why. It was completely booked out, even first class. Yeah, today is a holiday which I ignored since I don't have a job or anything to do. So holiday, not holiday, doesn't make a difference for me. Anyway, so I couldn't get in that bus and now I'm gonna be 2 hours later. Well, actually 2.5. You know, happens. I mean, nothing I can do about it now. I could have made a reservation earlier. Yes, I'll remember that for next time. But instead of going with my first reaction, which was being annoyed that I now have to wait for 2 hours, I decided, no, I'm gonna use my time the best that I can without a laptop and without my loop station, and I'm gonna do something that I wanted to do for a longer time, which is a vlog. Yes, we haven't done that in ages. I don't even know which number this vlog has. Maybe 20? I don't know. We can go with 20. I don't think I have 20 yet. So whatever, and it's been such a long time that, yeah, just start with 20 again. Great idea. So there we go, vlog 20. Yeah. Good, so let's get right into it. I haven't done this in a long time, so quick update. In December, I handed in my master's thesis. You might still know about that. Then, in end of January, I did my final exam. You might also know about that. And then mid-February I got my title, and in March I had the graduation ceremony. So basically since February I'm done with studying and I have my title, and then I went on an interrail trip for a month, but then started the time where I did nothing. And guess what? Doing nothing is not nice. I mean, it's not different from what I did when I was studying. Like the past 2 years I basically did nothing and I said, oh, I'm gonna write my master's thesis. Basically did whatever I like to do for 2 years, and then in the end for 2 months wrote my thesis like full speed. So yeah, it's not that much different. The real difference is that it feels a lot worse because, you know, society has those expectations on you that you should get a job, that you should contribute to society, that you should do something with your life. And as soon as there's a gap in your CV that really doesn't look good, and you know, so I really feel bad about not working, because I could definitely work. There are enough jobs for me to just get a job. I mean, I have a great education, I can easily get a job. Thing is just, I don't want to just get a job. I want something nice, I want something that I like, and I want something where I don't burn out within the next 5 years. And that might be the problem with having done nothing in the past 2 years. Going from doing nothing and just enjoying life to working 40 hours is like a fucking huge jump, right? So kinda don't want to do that either. But I do want to do something, and my first idea was to, okay, let's start a startup or something. So I did a lot of stuff with startups. I went to the Startup Weekend Munich,
and I'm the first officially registered participant.
I attended a lot of Startup Spritzer here in Graz.
That's already looking good.
And in the end I came to the conclusion that I'm not ready for that. First of all, I mean, I know a few people who want to start some things, but if I'm not 100% behind the idea, I don't think I can put in the effort required to make it work. So if I start something, I think it should be my own idea or something that I'm really super passionate about for that to work. Also, I don't have the necessary experience that I can actually pull stuff off, because I have no idea of how stuff works in companies, and I have no idea about like economy and shit, and also no idea about laws and shit. So thought maybe not the ideal starting conditions. So I came to the conclusion that maybe I do want to start working first, and then either once I get an idea, stop that and start that, or have a transition where I work part-time. I mean, I can still also just start part-time. That would be an acceptable way to go, but I do want to do something for another company. Right. Now that that was established, I started applying for a lot of companies. And I also started to work with, human resource. How do you call that? Basically the companies that basically headhunters. That's what you call that in English. Where you tell them, oh, I want that, and they have the companies in the background that tell them they want that, and then they do the matching. Like a dating service, but for employees. Yeah. However, as with real dating services, this is not working so well for me. I had several job interviews in the past few weeks, like a lot actually.
How to make a great first impression for your job interview. Arrive completely soaked because it's raining.
I usually go there and just enjoy the free drinks that I get.
I just come here for the free stuff, like pens and honey and drinks.
And then I talk about me, which I like to do, and then they talk about them. So far so good. But then they tell me about the job, and I'm usually like, yeah, I don't think I want to do that.
I don't think that I'm gonna be working here, because it is a software engineering job, and let's be honest, on a day like that, I prefer to be able to just chill around out here. So I am very hesitant to accepting this job.
I still don't know what I want to do, and I know that at some point I have to just start something. I have to just try something out. I even did career coaching to figure out which direction I want to go to, and to figure out what are the must-haves of a job. And yeah, that helped, and I am narrowing it down, but I still don't have that thing that I want to do. The direction I'm currently looking into is consulting, because I mean there are tons of software development jobs, like software engineers. Everybody wants software engineers, and I could start easily somewhere and get like 3,300 to 4,000 euros per month, 14 months per year. That's how it's usually done in Austria, before tax, of course. But there would be a nice payment, and it would be an acceptable job, and I could totally do that, like software engineering, yeah. As a software engineer I could start immediately, but I don't want to do that. I just don't. The thought of having to sit in front of a computer 40 hours a week, no, I can't do that. Everything inside me tells me, nope, don't do that. So the direction I'm now going into is more IT consulting, because I do like my job with Helferlein, and that is also a way of consulting. It's just telling private customers what kind of technology they should use and how they should do something. So I really like to work with people, and the consulting aspect I think could be very interesting for me, because then I get out of the office and talk to customers and actually, do stuff. And I also think that in IT consulting, you learn a lot quicker than in software development. I mean, in software development you also learn, of course, but there you learn the specific software somethings. I think in IT consulting, you get a broader overview also of the business aspects of stuff. So how businesses work, because that's somewhat essential to suggesting a good solution for them. So yeah, I think that the IT consulting area is something that I want to get into, so I applied for a lot of jobs there as a junior consultant. That should be doable. I want to have a mentor who teaches me stuff in the beginning, and then I can take over slowly more and more projects. So that would be that's the current state. I am currently looking for jobs in IT consulting, currently mainly in Graz, because I still didn't find a city that I like better. And yeah, if nothing happens here, then I'll expand my search. I already searched a little bit in Linz and Vienna, and also even in Klagenfurt, but then I might expand it even further to Germany and whatever. Yeah, so that is the current situation. I am looking for a job, but not any job, a good job, a job that I think I could potentially like. Because if I already don't think that from the beginning, then no chance. Yep. I mean, my motivation to work is, let's say, limited. It could be higher. But at least there is some motivation to actually start working, because you know, it really doesn't look nice on the CV, and at some point I do need to get money, and it would be a waste if I do nothing with my education. I mean, it was so much effort to get this degree. Bullshit. But you know, once you have it, might as well do something with it. And if it turns out that I don't like IT consulting, then I switch somewhere else. I mean, we're in that age where you don't stay in one job your entire life. You usually switch after a few years. So yeah, it's fine. I just need to start with something and then figure out if I like it or not. But I do need to start with something. Right. And you also need to start with something. Start by making your motivation, and then you can watch the next video that I will definitely do sooner than last time. Ha! Hopefully, maybe, we'll see. Maybe I miss the bus again and I'll get to do that. But yeah, still have 1.5 hours until the next bus. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
This is not a nice place for a time lapse, or is it? You can see how the people fast walk. Bye bye.